ค่ะยินดีต้อนรับสู่งานสัมมนาเรียนต่อประเทศแคนาดาค่ะวันนี้เราพบกันในหัวข้อ SAIT International ค่ะเป็นสถาบันชื่อดังของประเทศแคนาดาค่ะก็ต้อนรับน้องๆจากในห้องส่งที่โรงแรม Novotel สยามนะคะแล้วก็ทุกท่านที่อยู่ใน Zoom ด้วยค่ะในโอกาสนี้ขอแนะนำอาจารย์ท่านผู้บรรยายในวันนี้ค่ะวันนี้ก็เป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยนะคะที่มีท่านผู้บริหารจากสถาบันเศรษฐมาพูดให้เราฟังค่ะ Hello everyone, welcome to SAIT International Information Session. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce the speaker for today's session, Mr. Patrick Sullivan, AVP International for SAIT. Hello, welcome to Thailand.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. It's so nice to be here. Thanks for the lovely introduction. We'll be talking a little bit about SAIT, my name is Patrick Sullivan and I'm responsible for the international department at SAIT. We'll go into the details, but maybe we should introduce Kim as well. So Kim, over to you.
Thank you, Patrick, and thank you, Parinda Pacific Premier, to have us today, and thank you for all the students who spend the time being here with us in person and also online Zoom. My name is Kim, and I'm the regional recruiter for SIT in the region. So very nice to meet you all. Sawadee-ka.
Thank you so much. It's our great pleasure to have both of you with us today and look forward to listen to the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, I forgot to say Sawadee Cup to everyone as well, online as well. We really look forward to sharing more about SAIT. And I will try and speak as slowly and clearly as possible today. So we'll start with the video. Is that okay, Kim? So we'll start with a video about Calgary. And just before I start it, Calgary is an up-and-coming city in Canada. It's the 4th largest. And not only are a lot of international students and foreigners coming to Calgary, but many Canadians from other parts of Canada are coming to Calgary, from Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal. So it's a very exciting place to be right now.
Take it down, take it all again. Twist it round, kick the dust, make the sand spin. I love it when you again. Automatically fantastic, got it, love it, love it.
So what are we doing tomorrow?
Yeah, so that gives you a little bit of a flavor of what Calgary is. So on the map, Canada is a very, very big country. And so you'll see that Calgary is actually kind of in the western side of North America. The closest other big cities are Edmonton, the capital of Alberta, and Vancouver. Calgary's about an hour flight from Vancouver, just to give you a sense. And so Calgary is also right beside the Rocky Mountains. So most of British Columbia is Rocky Mountains, but Calgary is basically at the border with the Rocky Mountains. And so that means it's also a lifestyle destination. You can have a really high quality of life in Calgary because of that. And also the other thing I'll just mention as well is in northern Alberta, in this northern part here, is the 3rd largest oil and gas reserves in the world. Okay, so the only place that has more oil and gas than Alberta in the world is Venezuela and Saudi Arabia. So Alberta, the province of Alberta, is actually an oil and gas province. So there's a lot of energy And that means that salaries are higher in Alberta. They're higher than everywhere else in Canada because it's an oil and gas economy. Oh, and taxes are also lower because of that. This is a beautiful picture of our downtown. This is our Peace Bridge. And so we just some quick facts about Calgary. So because we are right by the mountains, we actually have more sunny days than any other city in Canada. So 336 days of sun. Calgary always ranks in the top 10 most livable cities in the world by The Economist magazine. I think the most recent one, we were number 7. I think last year we were number 3, tied with Zurich in Switzerland for quality of life. So it's a great place, right by the mountains, lots of recreational facilities, and again, highest incomes per capita. Oh, and we also had the Winter Olympics in Calgary in 1988. So there's a lot of winter sports facilities all across the city, which is interesting. Just some more quick facts. And this image on the left, by the way, is about an hour away from Calgary by car in the mountains. These are our beautiful Rocky Mountains with glacial lakes and very clean alpine air. So it's wonderful for hiking, skiing, all of those winter sports, and it's very close. And we have lots of national parks. Sales tax is low. How much is the sales tax here? 7%. Okay, that's pretty good. But Alberta is 5% because it's an oil and gas province. It has lower taxes. It's also very diverse. Calgary's population is about 30 to 32% of Calgary's population is people born outside of Canada. So a lot of immigrants are part of the population of Calgary. So it's very diverse. So you have Indian populations, Vietnamese, Chinese. You have access to all the foods of the world in Calgary. It's quite interesting. Because we're also a very wealthy province, international students don't have to pay for healthcare. Okay? You have the same level of healthcare as I would have, the universal health care system. And so that's a huge plus, right? Because it makes sure that you have access to good healthcare services. And we also have one of the best immigration programs in the country. So there's a federal immigration program, but then each province has its own immigration program. And in Alberta, it's called the Advantage immigration program, and it's got a number of streams. One is the opportunity stream, and it's actually faster than the federal one. So you only need 6 months of work experience usually to qualify. So it's very competitive and appealing. I'll also mention that Alberta, because of all these benefits, has been growing very fast. The population is growing very fast from international migration, but also internal migration. So Calgary, a few years ago, was about 1.4 million. Now it's 1.7 million. So it's growing quite quickly. Already mentioned some of these things. So we're the 4th largest city, beautiful parks, integrated bike lanes. It's very easy to get around. The traffic is very different from Bangkok, I can tell you. You can get across the city of Calgary from one side to the other in less than half an hour, and you're moving quickly. So it's got a great quality of life. As I said, 1.7 million. It's one of the bigger cities in Canada. We have beautiful rivers, and we're also becoming a global tech hub. So we have a lot of tech companies coming into Calgary and setting up operations. So we have Amazon Web Services, IBM, Infosys, and many others are setting up. We also, because we're an energy hub, we also have all the big major oil companies based in downtown Calgary. So there's a lot of great jobs in the energy sector as well in downtown Calgary. Cost of living, that's a really big and important one. So everyone usually, when they think of Canada, they think of Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto. And they're global cities, and they're wonderful global cities, but they've become very, very expensive. As you can see above, the rent, the monthly rent is quite high in these cities, and you don't necessarily get a higher quality of life for what you're paying. And so that's a huge advantage. As you can see, Calgary, out of the top 6 cities, is the second most affordable. And it has the highest income plus the lowest taxes. So it's a really good value proposition. In fact, guess what? I actually did my master's in Toronto. I lived in Toronto, but I moved out to Alberta to get ahead. And it's a decision I'm really happy I made. Again, this is part of a lot of investment coming into Calgary. So we're a tech hub. Alberta has the lowest corporate tax rates as well. So a lot of investment comes in for energy, for IT, et cetera, et cetera. We're also becoming an aviation hub in Alberta. These are the areas where investment's coming in. So agribusiness, life sciences, energy, environment, financial, aerospace and logistics, and interactive digital media. Our campus is connected to the train system, the LRT system in Calgary. That's the train coming up the hill to our campus. We actually have our own station where students get off and they go to their classes, so it's really convenient. And we'll do a little video of SAIT before I pass it over to Kim to speak a little more.
ตรุษจีนนี้ให้แบนให้เฮงทั้งปีไหว้บรรพบุรุษและคนที่คุณรักด้วยของขวัญจากแบรนด์ลำนกแท้
So that is a quick, go through our campus. This is a beautiful campus that was first established in 1916. So we actually have been publicly funded by Canadian government based in Calgary. And throughout the years, we have been building our reputation very well. We have more than 250,000 alumni. And these alumni are proven success story who have been succeeding in their career and life, and they're coming back to us and contribute to SAIT through different channels, either being our trainer to our student, or even some of them even donate to grow the campus as well. And that's something that SAIT is very proud of. Also, besides the tight connection with our student and alumni, we also very much well known for industry connection. So talking about SAIT is talking about industry relation. Our career service team is an excellent team that have been working very well with the industry and build up with the partnership with more than 11,000 industry partners worldwide. That also help us to build a good connection for SAIT students. So being a SAIT and being one of SAIT students, you already gain a competitive advantage to the industry thanks to the connection of the institution. At the same time, you gain the practical knowledge and skills being trained by the top leader of the industry right here at our campus. And that's why our graduates are very much happy with the results and highly recommend SAIT to other students. We also very much well known for high employment rates with relevant job. So when I mentioned the relevance is that what you study and what job you get after you graduate. Because a lot of institutions out there, you can see high employment rate, but you should ask the question, what kind of job the student do after they graduate? Because as said, we very much, we pay a lot of attention on the fit of the student in the program, whether you are a good fit, whether you pick the right program, and whether you can grow further after you graduate. So this is something we really care about. So on the screen, you can see here at the top, on the screen, you can see that our 8 group of program representing 8 schools. We have different programs from business administration, tourism, hospitality management, are the 2 programs that have been highly ranked in Canada, top 1 in Canada. And for tourism and hospitality management, we have been ranking as top 14 in the world by QS ranking. Also, as an Institute of Technology, we have very strong advanced digital technology program covering all the programs relating to technology and also digital technology. So we also have interactive design and the creative industry-related program embedded in these advanced digital technology as well, because we teach the student how to use technology to create art. And that's something I need to highlight because a lot of time students kind of skip that. And then other programs for engineering, health, public safety, manufacturing, transportation, and construction as well. So what do you get as a SAIT student besides getting an excellent quality of teaching, fantastic community? You also have a lot of student pay. Besides all the advantage of being in categories, as Patrick just mentioned, you also get all the support from us. Once you enroll full-time, or said you will get a U-Pass. That's the pass that allows you to travel with public transportation. So that actually saves you a portion of the cost as well. And all the support from the health, both mental health and physical health on campus. A lot of student discount. And again, as I mentioned, we have fantastic career service team and counseling team that support the student with mock interview. And we have the assessment to support you to learn better about yourself. What kind of job, what kind of working environment would fit your personality and your preference, so that can help you better in your career navigation after you graduate, so that you can prepare early, even during the time being on campus as our student. Yes. We have this fantastic group of students representing our global student ambassador. They are international students just like you guys. They come to our campus, they love their experience, and they want to share with the world. Our student ambassador program has been attracting more and more, actually a lot more students joining, because they love the experience so much, and they also want to share that experience with other prospective students as well. And once you enroll in this program, you will get a scholarship for this program as well. That's 5,000 Canadian dollar. Divided in 2 semesters, so that could be a very fun program to be in. So be like buddy with other students. Patrick would love to share more.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite programs that we have for students, because these students are sitting where you are right now, and then they started to experience everything. And you can go into Google and type SAIT Ambassador Program, and you can find there's about 20 ambassadors, and you can click there and ask them a question if you want. You could say, hey, where do I find good Thai food in Calgary? Or is there an Asian supermarket in Calgary? Where's the best one? And you can have those questions or whatever, right? You can do that. But the other fun thing that you can do is you can click on their profile, and they have videos of their life in Calgary. So maybe they go to a festival, maybe they go snowboarding on the weekend, maybe they went to an amazing party, whatever. They have documented it. They're like influencers for SAIT in a way. So it's really cool. If you're worried about what the experience is like, what better way to understand it by asking or checking a current student? You don't need to believe me or Kim. You can just ask them about their experience, which is kind of cool. So anyways, just wanted to share that.
Thank you, Patrick. Yes, so it's all available on our website. You can always quickly Google SAIT Student Ambassador, and it leads directly to our website. You can book an appointment, have a quick chat with them, or just ask as a live question, and our student will be available to support you guys. And as Patrick said, go ahead and check out their real life photo and video and get to know the real story. Yes. And besides all what we mentioned, we just want to highlight the fact that as such, you are supported even before you enter our campus, during the time you're studying with us, and even after you graduate. Patrick has been also love sharing about this PR ceremony. So we are actually the first institution in Canada holding this ceremony for our students. So assess not only you have the graduation convocation ceremony, we also want the student graduates successfully get a job and settle down in Canada as a permanent resident. They can register, and then we can host a ceremony to congratulate them as well. So that has been on the news, so you're free to check on that. And so just now I briefly mentioned one of our scholarships, but besides we have a lot more scholarship as well, and it's also available on our website for you to check. We have a variety of entrance scholarship for new students from 1,000 to 5,000 per student, and for different category, and up to 10,000 for degree program. But that doesn't stop there. Once you enter the campus and once you start the program, we even have more awards and scholarship for you guys to support your study and also motivate you to achieve even more. And that's a school-based award, and a lot of them are actually renewable. So as long as you perform well at the program or contribute in the student society at the campus, you can enjoy that award as well. So as a public institution, SAIT have a budget of more than 5 million Canadian dollars to award students. That's actually a lot. So it's your advantage and benefit of joining SAIT as well. And do we have a resident? Do we have a place to stay on campus? The answer is yes. And currently staying on campus is actually more affordable than staying outside as well. We have 2 towers located right inside our city campus. And the rental rate range between 7,000 plus to 11,000 for the whole full year, 2 semesters. So being here, you can just 2 or 3 minutes away from your classroom. And as you can see, the location of our campus, it's just 2 minutes by train to the CBD. So it's very easy and convenient for both your study and your social life as well. Also, our campus not only having a classroom or restaurant or restaurant, we also have fantastic sport facilities on campus. And we create other activity for the student as well. So we always encourage first-year students to find a spot at the campus so that you guys can easily connect and build a global friendship right here on our campus. So that's a quick some of the snaps of our campus facility here. Because as said, we care about the student well-being and also We believe that the students should have their own social life as well besides studying and working. And we truly believe in the power of network because whatever you are building during your study time can grow to something very much beneficial for your life, not only personally but also professionally in the future. And that's something that SAIT believe in, and we have a lot of facility and activity on our campus to support that. Yep. So that is a quick one for our campus, our institution. We look forward to welcoming you as such. For now, we just pause this for a bit and open the floor for questions. Before we can go directly into specific program, if there's any question about the program.
Thank you so much Kim ตอนนี้นะคะก่อนที่เราจะเข้าไปรู้จักในแต่ละภาคส่วนในแต่ละโปรแกรมนะคะอาจารย์เปิดโอกาสให้ใครที่มีคำถามเกี่ยวกับSAITสามารถสอบถามได้ค่ะในห้องส่งมีใครมีคำถามไหมคะสามารถยกมือได้นะคะยังไม่มีนะคะสำหรับน้องๆที่อยู่ในซูมนะคะท่านใดมีคำถามเกี่ยวกับSAITตอนนี้อาจารย์เปิดโอกาสให้สอบถามได้นะคะสามารถพิมพ์เข้ามาทางแชทได้นะคะถ้าท่านใดมีคำถามค่ะแต่ว่าถ้าตอนนี้ยังไม่มีคำถามเดี๋ยวเราก็จะไปต่อกันเลยค่ะ Right now no questions from the audience yet so let's get started with the each department of SAIT at SAIT thank you
So did you guys have any questions so far or not yet? Not yet. Okay, so since everything is covered.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Let's move on. Do you want to do this? Let's switch back and forth.
Okay, sure. So I can go first with our School of Transportation. As the reason why we put it as a first slide is because is one of our feature program. We are the only institution in America that have an airport campus. So our aviation program actually have the classroom right inside the airport. We call Aerosmith Aerosmith Center, where the student from day one they have the chance to learn from the real people in the industry, study with the real planes right inside the airport. So aviation students normally they would stay nearby the airport rather than stay at the city center for the convenience. But that also gives them a very good experience before they even graduate. And these programs have one of the highest employment rates among our programs, given the fact that they have the practical experience and also this industry have the competitive, have the huge demand of labor force in this recent year, thanks to the growth of the aerospace industry. Also in the School of Transportation, besides the aviation-related program, we also have the program in automotive and also heavy truck equipment program as well. So due to the time limit, I would not go into too much detail, but this is a quick fact for you to have on. Yeah.
Actually, I'll just add one more thing that's coming up that's very exciting at SAIT is we also have drones. We have big drones the size of a desk. And we're going to be opening a drone pilot program, I think some late this year or early next year. And we're even going to have to buy some land outside of the city to build a drone airport because you can't fly big drones in a big city. You have to have it outside. So that's a really cool aviation program that we're going to launch very soon. Okay, so School of Advanced Digital Technology. This is another really important school. It's aligned with all the tech investment happening in Calgary, the tech boom we're experiencing. So we have a number of programs from certificates to diplomas to four-year degrees. They're all industry driven. The majority of these programs are eligible for the work permit, the postgrad work permit. So it's everything from interactive design, software development, cybersecurity, data analytics, information security analysts, you name it, we have it. And in fact, we've recently just opened a campus in downtown Calgary. where a lot of the tech companies are based to be close to them. But a really cool thing that we're doing is we're launching a cyber range. And a cyber range is like a little stadium for teams to compete in hacking. So you have A team and B team, and they will try and hack each other in competitions. And that's a really beautiful facility we're setting up in downtown Calgary. Again, very strong employment rates. Of course, you can get the work permit, so you can probably get a job very quickly once you graduate from one of these programs and enter Calgary's thriving tech sector. Anything to add?
Yeah, the Bachelor of Technology.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot one great new program. So we also just launched a Bachelor of Technology. So it's a 2-year bachelor's, and there's 2 majors. One of the majors is cybersecurity, and then the other major is software development. So to enter this 2-year bachelor's, you need to have a diploma or a degree in the IT field. Okay, so it's almost like a 2+2 model, but you can come and do the last 2 years of this IT degree at SAIT and get this 3-year work permit. If you want to immigrate to Canada, it's great because a degree has a bit higher points for the immigration system, and there's a lot of labor demand for this field.
And next one is the Manufacturing and Automation School. So this is one of the SAIT founding programs on our campus. And he's hold a very high employment rate as well. Our graduates enjoy the benefit of having a hands-on study on our campus, and also the program very much well accredited by tech. We have a couple of programs that are PGWP eligible in this program. One of the things we want to highlight in this program is that the students who study any program of the School of Manufacturing and Automation will enjoy the study environment with our top latest technology, and that gives them a competitive advantage when they graduate, because whether they stay in Canada or they say you guys return to Thailand or go anywhere else in the world and want to work with any of the factory of the manufacturing line, you already have the experience of that system when you are studying at SAIT. So that makes the employers love SAIT graduates from that sense. Yeah. Thank you.
School of Construction. Oops, sorry. School of Construction. So this is everything from civil engineering to architectural technology to construction project management. And they're also accredited by regulatory bodies in Alberta like ASMT and ASSET. These are the governing bodies. So these are great programs too, because they're well paid and they're professions. It's, you know, once you graduate, you're the only group that can do these jobs. Someone who doesn't have these certifications can't do the job. So it's really great for securing a great career. And right now, Canada is experiencing a housing shortage because of the high levels of immigration over the last 3 or 4 years. And so construction is a priority area for the Government of Canada. So these programs are also in high demand for graduates. I'll keep going on this one if that's all right. So School of Energy, our McPhail School of Energy is one of the best, maybe #1 school of energy in the country, because we are an oil and gas province. And so we have pretty much a program for anything related to energy. We have 11 programs, diplomas and bachelors. All of them have practical experience, cutting edge facilities. So if you're studying power engineering, you're going to be working on state-of-the-art steam machines, right? Which is part of engineering. We also have water programs because, you know, all energy extraction is energy, water intensive, and we need to take care of the environment. So we have water programs as well. The really interesting thing here, our School of Energy, we've seen domestic students not taking these programs as much as they used to, but it's been a fantastic opportunity for international students because there's so much demand from this sector that the starting salaries are very high, right? So students that graduate from most of these diplomas get jobs that start at between $80,000 to $85,000 a year, which is a great salary for a recent graduate. So a lot of demand, high pay, and an exciting sector to work in.
And we have the School of Health and Public Safety. So this career has been kind of guarantee for job according to a lot of opinion in the industry have been saying, especially after the health crisis during COVID-19 in the recent year. So in the School of Health and Public Safety, we have a lot of programs in health sector, healthcare sector, but also early childhood education program. These programs require co-op. So you would expect a co-op work term during your study, and the school will support the student during this co-op arrangement as well. We have highlighted here a couple of BWP eligible program, and it has been showing a lot of the demand from the students, but also there's a message that from the dean of the school. We had a meeting recently that the dean just want to highlight with the student who want to join the program in School of Health and Public Safety is that these group of programs require a lot of patience because you will interact with people. Attention to details is very important because you interact with people and it's affect your health as well. And also as it requires a lot of hard work, not only during your study, but also after you graduate. The amount of work, the long working hours, it is expected. So just keep it in mind when you are thinking of this program because the program also very much demanding in certain sense. And it also requires you a lot of communication with lead us small children or patient, working in the environment of clinic or healthcare sector can be stressful sometimes. So that is something that you should expect and dare to challenge yourself with that. But I'm sure with your passion, you will definitely overcome it. We take out this group program outside of any school. You don't see it in the list of our school because this is part of our advanced digital technology program. But I took it out because a lot of the time students kind of skip it. We have the media and digital arts program, and these programs, as I mentioned earlier, are the program where assist the student are taught how to use technology to produce media content or art digitally. And these are the 4 programs that are currently offered at SAIT. And by the job nature itself is fully hands-on, and the students have very exciting project during their study, and we have several workshops and webinar with our current student online, and the student was just like, I didn't know it could be just so interesting. I didn't know that I have a chance to work with all this broadcasting channel or have a chance to use all of this expensive equipment. But here I said they can use it for free, and we have the rental service for the student as well. So the students are fully supported with whatever they need for this program and help them to succeed after they graduate. Thank you. I can cover this as well. School of Business is one of our biggest school as well. And we have been ranked as #1 in Canada for the business program, thanks to the content and the practical and applied education in this program. We have the program has a variety of majors that you can apply. You can register for from your first semester. So during your first semester, you will study all the common foundation subjects, and then you will move to your major later on. And inside we have this supply chain management is currently PGWP eligible, thanks to the growing of the logistic and supply chain area in the region right now. Very high employment rate just because employers love SAIT graduates. I personally want to share this is that a lot with all the news and the changes in the policy, everything, people have been having a big concern about the ability of getting a job, how the career prospects be like for the student, business graduate generally, because business is one of the most common subjects nowadays. But then when we think about it, we can see that business graduates actually very much adaptive. Is a degree and a diploma or certificate that allows you to easily, apply to any company or any industry, because it's the core of any business and any company worldwide. So if you ever, have a lot of concern about your job and everything, think about the industry and the environment you want to be in. Hello, welcome. In the future, rather than just focus too much on what's going on right now. Yeah, so that's just want to loosen up your mind a bit about the business. Yeah, thank you. Do you want to say it? Or?
Yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, let me talk a little bit about our School of Hospitality and Tourism. So this school is really, really interesting and really highly ranked. So this is our School of Hospitality and Tourism. It's usually in Canada. It's ranked number 1 for many years. So it's the number 1 school of hospitality in Canada and number 14 in the world. We have beautiful facilities and state-of-the-art instruction. So we have culinary, baking. We have hospitality, restaurant management, hotel management, every kind of tourism management program you can think of. And we're also opening a campus in Banff soon. So Banff is this beautiful national park an hour away from Calgary with many, many, many resorts and these beautiful glacial lakes. So we're going to be training that hospitality and tourism workforce in that beautiful region. The other thing is that there's also a provincial immigration program just for the School of Hospitality workers. So lots of opportunity there. All of the programs have a practicum or a co-op, which is really interesting and helps conversion to the workplace. Because we have so much tourism with all these national parks in Alberta, there's a lot of demand for hospitality and tourism workers, which aligns nicely with Thailand, which also has that as well. Just some pictures of some of the facilities and some of the work these students do. These are some of our top programs, right, Kim, that we want to highlight?
Just some of the popular programs in the region for international students.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these are all everything from diplomas to post-diploma certificates. All of these programs are in high demand. And anything else you want to add? No? Okay. We'll continue. Post-diploma options. So we have, these are, if you already have a diploma here, you don't need to do another diploma. You want a higher level credential. So we have post-diploma certificates. They're 1 to 2 years. We have applied degrees. And then we have non-credit professional certificates as well. These are some of our applied bachelor's programs. We have also a bachelor's in hospitality and tourism management.
So for this program, we want to highlight the part of applied degree. We understand that a lot of students in Thailand are looking for opportunity after they graduate, or they are currently university students. And this program is fantastic opportunity because they allow the student from the 3rd year of the university or already graduate from the university and want to just top up 2 years more and you have a degree in Canada. And the great thing about this applied bachelor degree program is that they have the component of co-op or practicum. So from the second year, that will be direct field study. That means you will go to work, have a position, have a contract with the company, get paid for that. And that is a fantastic gateway to the workforce in Canada before you graduate. Yeah. So yeah, and that's explain why the employment rate actually quite high. Yeah. Yeah. We also have the post-diploma bundle programs for the student who want to get 2 certificates within 2 years of studying a SIT. So anything from the left you can combine with the one on the right, and you can get a bundle to study a SIT. Currently, all these bundles are PGWP eligible, and a little bit more focused on the IT and technology side, which have a huge demand for job nowadays, and great salary as well. We also have a group of non-credit professional certificate for working adults, professional working adult who want to upgrade the skill, building the network through the 1 year, or they can combine of the 2 program to make it 2 year and graduate. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Patrick and Kim, for doing the presentation today. We learned so much from you about SAIT, about Calgary, and all the programs that you offer. I think SAIT is one of the very best institutions in Canada for students from Thailand to go there to study and develop their careers, and hopefully to become a future permanent residents of Canada. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Kapun
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.